Hey guys, if you don't already know, it's Kazmataz or call me Kaz. I hope you guys are doing well today, and if not, hopefully I can bring you good spirits and good vibes. And if you're new here, welcome here. Today's video is going to be a products video, a couple of products that I've been loving these past, I'd say, this past month. So if you'd like to see, then stay tuned. My first product is going to be this super clarifying cleanser with niacinamide, and it's by Elf. So the story on this cleanser: I tried this cleanser right when my little one was born. So I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this, especially if you're more melanated. What is it? I'm probably not gonna pronounce it right. I'm not gonna say it right. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. But it's something that happens when you're pregnant. Like, you just become, like, you have more, like, I guess, hyperpigmentation than normal because of your hormones. And I feel like I suffered that. So throughout my pregnancy, I didn't realize I had that until, like, basically after I gave birth. Because I was always trying to find things to, like, combat that, even though there's only so many products you can use while you're pregnant, right? But like I said, I didn't realize this until after I had gave birth, so it was like a constant battle. But I did try this cleanser, and I felt like it was really good. And I kind of had this thing where I'll try something and I think it's good, and I don't necessarily repurchase it unless I just, like, am in love with it. So I've kind of gone through a couple of cleansers, and then I just found this one again, and it's on Amazon. It's like $6, and it's so good. Like, it cleanses your face, but it's without stripping your face. So I can use it to remove my makeup, and then I do a double cleanse, and it says it smooths complexion, impurities with niacinamide, helps cleanse with niacinamide, cleanses, clarifies with niacinamide. So it says also maintains moisture content and tones and clarifies. So it removes makeup, dirt, and oil. It doesn't stand a chance against the gentle yet effective clarifying cleanser. This gel cleanser creates a gentle foam that lifts impurities from the skin, revealing a super clean, smooth complexion. Niacinamide infuses helps prevent clogged pores and helps to strengthen the skin. So it's clearing your skin, but at the same time, it's not stripping your skin. And I feel like that's like the best product. But this is gonna be hopefully my new go-to if I don't switch to something else. I need to really find some products for my skin that I'm gonna stick to. I am still on my agency monthly subscription of, like, my formula for my face, and I'll get into that in a second. So this next product is something that I just found not even like 2 weeks ago. It is hyaluronic acid serum, regenerating skin. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but this is from Amazon. So I already know that hyaluronic acid does really work with your skin. Like, it helps plump it and hydrate it, and I'm going to tell you why I needed to get this. So this is a product I won't be buying again. This is a Jason Cannabis Sativa Cedar Oil Moisturizing Cream. Calms dry, stressed out skin. I won't be buying this again. I bought this on a whim because what I was doing is I was buying the moisturizer and the soap that came with, or the moisturizer and the face wash that came with my agency, right? And I realized that was like an extra almost $40 a month. So for what it was doing, I was like, I really do feel like I can probably find something like in the store, rather than spend that extra $40. I can find something a little bit more affordable and just stick with my formula, right? So I went to this, right? And I don't know if you guys remember me telling you, it's an older video, but basically I learned that if your moisturizer doesn't seep right into your skin, it's not doing your skin really good. And it took me like a week and a half, probably maybe a little bit longer, to realize this wasn't even doing anything for my skin. Like, it was just sitting right on top. I put it on and it was not seeping into the skin like it should be. And then I remembered that, and then I noticed too, my skin, it just started to look like really like just dehydrated, and I was like, this is not it. Like, I was just like, I can't, something's not right. So I was like, okay, it's this. And that's when I was like, yeah, I'm gonna use hyaluronic acid serum again, and I'll put it on the screen what else it has in it, because it doesn't just have hyaluronic acid. I think it has like vitamin C and all those things. So that's another thing I'm trying to like combat, like dark spots I get from breakouts. And since I am still breastfeeding, they said I can't use certain products, so it's like you kind of have to use things that will work for you, you know. So this is, I've been using it for about a week. Oh my gosh, I've been using it for about a week and a half, and I'm loving the results. Like, my skin just seems so much better than it was, and it all has to say with not using this too. So my next product, the skincare, you know, line stuff. So it's gonna be the Holy Hydration Hydro Gel Moisturizer with hyaluronic acid and peptides, the Elf Skin. So this, we all know Elf, over the past probably 2 or 3 years, they've been really diving deep into their skincare products and providing us stuff that's more affordable but actually beneficial, right? And so another YouTuber that I watch, she's like a skin doctor, but she's not really a doctor. She talks about products and what's good for skin and everything, and I came across a video and she was talking about this, and I went on Amazon, of course, and I saw that this was on there, and it's affordable and it works really good. It really does. My skin just drinks it right up. And like I said, I really do feel like these 3 products over the last couple of weeks have really just changed my skin. Yes, I'm using the agency, but I guess it's still a work in progress. You know, I've noticed that my skin's not as clogged as it used to be back like a couple years back because I'm using this, but I still do get my breakout, still have my dark spots. So I'm trying to really figure out what works best for my skin, and these 3 products I think have really helped. So we're done with the skincare products. Not very many. What is that, like 3 items that I really loved, and then the one that I was like not gonna buy again. So the next product is going to be this L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour Fresh Wear Powder Foundation. And as you guys can tell, I've hit pan. I haven't had this for, maybe I've had it for a month. I love me the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation 24-hour wear. I've been using that since probably like 2019, 2018 maybe. I hadn't recently purchased it. I went and bought the Makeup Forever foundation HD Skin, and I love that foundation, but because, you know, I've been out in the sun a lot, it just didn't really match, you know. So I didn't woo! My allergies are so bad. Okay, so that foundation really didn't match me anymore, and I'm still kind of struggling because I feel like my face doesn't match my body, but you know what, it's a struggle, right? But this is like basically the best match to my face, right? And the story behind this is that I came across another video on YouTube with Sam. I mentioned her before, and she talked about like things or products that would work in the heat that would just be like sweat proof, right? And she mentioned one of these. So I went in the store and I got a shade, I think 2 or 3 shades darker than this, and it didn't work because I thought, oh, okay, I can make it work with like a lighter concealer, but with powder you can't do that. It has to be your shade because you can't get away with it being like too dark, because you can't really like blend it, you know. It's kind of like it stays put. But this stuff is beautiful on the skin. When I tried it on, I was blown away. I was like, wow, this is like, you know, when you find those products that's just kind of like, oh my gosh, like what have I been missing? And like, it's like I'm in love with this product. Like, it's so beautiful on the skin, and it does what it needs to do. If I can find a clip, I did actually record myself. Let you guys know. I wanted to come on here and let you guys know I've had this foundation on for 9 hours in hot Texas heat, and look at it. You can't tell me that it doesn't look good still. Like, yes, I'm oily, but everything's still on. Everything is still on. Everything looks good. That's after 9 hours, and I mean 9 hours in this Texas heat. So that means 100+ degrees outside. This is what my face is looking like. This is waterproof. sweat proof, the whole nine. You guys can see my skin and you can tell me like how beautiful it still looks, even though it had been that long. And that was me out in the sun for that pretty much that period of time in like blazing hot heat, like 104, 106 degree weather. So the next product is another product that Sam mentioned. It's the Maybelline New York Maybelline New York Superstay Activewear Concealer, and my shade is 45. It's what I use to like brighten my under eye. I use my e.l.f. concealer and deep chestnut for like my base. That's like my skin tone, and then I do this on top to brighten up the under eye, right? So this stuff, you don't even have to set it. It's beautiful. Like it really is an activewear, and it says it's 30-hour wear. I haven't tested it for 30 hours, but I just know this is something that's good for this summer heat, which we're about to come to an end, but it works really well because you don't have to set it. And maybe we could even wear it for fall and winter. We just don't set it, because I do set it because I know it's going to be really hot. I just set it a little bit under my eye because, you know, that area doesn't really need anything to set because it doesn't really like sweat or anything. But I will say, like, if you don't want it to crease, then that's why I set it a little bit. But this stuff is really good. It's the Maybelline New York Superstay Activewear Concealer. The next product is going to be the Lash Paradise mascara, and the shade I have is black brown. And this, I already know, everyone loves this mascara. They compare it to the Better Than Sex mascara, and I've never tried that one because I'm not going to spend that much money on a mascara. This one is a little bit more pricier than some of the other ones, but I think drugstores it's starting to go up anyways. But this mascara, it works very great. It not only volumizes, it lengthens your mascara, oh my gosh, I can't talk. It not only volumizes your lashes, but it lengthens your lashes, and it goes on beautiful. And for the first time ever, I told you guys I wanted to dive into eyeshadow. I did it today. I did an almond eye look because that was my problem. I'm like, what should I do on my lids? Because they're smaller and I have like angled eyes, so it's like, what should I do? So I followed this tutorial on YouTube, and you guys can tell me what you think. I used the new palette I got, the Natasha Denona. If you checked out my previous video, new palette I got in a BoxyCharm, and I used that today. So you guys can tell me what you think. I'm proud of myself. I think I did a pretty good job for my first eyeshadow look, so you guys can tell me. And then my last product is the Juvia's Place Bronze in Dark, and as you guys can tell, I've hit pan. This shade is more of a shade I can use when I'm not as like tan from the sun, and I've been using this more now that I've gotten or tan from the sun. But this thing, it's beautiful. Like, I was kind of iffy about it when I was in the store because I felt like it ran a little bit red because the next one up would be way too dark. But then I was like, okay, this has to be it, but it looks red and complements all my makeup since I've been using this palette. Even though I've been like glistening and like just sweating, people have been like, your makeup is beautiful. Like, how do you even get it to stay on? It's all in, I guess, the process. It's how you blend in your stuff, and everything takes practice, right? I've been doing makeup since high school now, so that's what I've been doing makeup for over 8 years. So I mean, I don't do a lot of stuff because I don't do eyeshadows, and I'm just now getting into that, which I'm honestly like really hyped. Like, I'm like, okay, if I can do this after one chance or after one time, I think I can really do this. Like, I can get into it, you know. It's just about finding what works for your face shape, your eye shape, all those things. And that's what I think the struggle was before. But now that I've found a video and I feel like I've done a good job, I'm going to keep doing it. And I've always had the brushes, because who doesn't have, you know, eyeshadow brushes? You know, you always just buy brushes after years and you just wash them. So I always had all of these eyeshadow brushes. I just never tried it. That's the last product, the bronze. Bronze in Dark by Juvia's Place. So if you guys are wondering, you're closer to my skin tone and you want to get a bronzer, I've heard the L'Oreal came out with one, so maybe I'm gonna try that one out next. But for now, I have that one. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up and share and comment down below if you have any products you want me to try on the more affordable side, of course. And that's it, folks. We'll see you guys later. Bye.